Like, it's Lucy live.
Lucy, she live.
Hello, everyone. We may have some other people popping in and out later. So thank you so much for being here for my birthday bash, and thank you for the birthday wishes.
Yeah,
how's everybody?
Happy birthday.
We're great.
So
happy birthday.
I was just updating everybody. I didn't have laser surgery this morning. I actually ended up having a tooth extracted and having an implant done. So I'm a little swollen on one side. Lucy, you are right smack in the middle.
On your birthday.
You sure know how to have a good time on your birthday, don't you?
Yeah, I know how to party.
Living it up.
Living it up.
It's unbelievable what I can come up with for my birthday.
I know, and they didn't give you anything. They took.
My goodness.
Well, and that tooth, after they got it out, I was like, yeah, you can keep that. I don't need it.
You might have some lightning for your evening tonight, right? Aren't you under a storm alert?
We're under a storm alert, but not as bad as what's been going further south of us over in Arkansas and coming through Tennessee, and Mississippi had bad storms. My friend Beth Katz worried her power will go out.
Yeah, so we'll send good white light.
We've been having mild storms off and on all day today. Lucy wanted to go out in the garden because more flowers were blooming, but I couldn't get her out there because it kept storming.
She's like, I'm not going out there.
Not safe out there.
Yeah, my dentist was amazed at my pain tolerance. It's like, I don't feel any pain. I'm like high pain tolerance in my mouth. It's the only place, you do something anywhere else on my body and I'll scream bloody murder. My mouth, you can do pretty much anything.
And that's my one place I can't.
Yeah.
I can't with the toothache and all that.
The only thing I don't like I don't like needles. Like when I got my vaccine, I was like this while they're giving it to me because I don't like to see needles. Never have. So when he comes at me with the big needle to start numbing me up, I'm like, close your eyes, go in your happy place. But he didn't even. Thank you, Joanne. He didn't even hurt me when he was giving me the Novocaine. I'm like, there we go.
Wow, that's really special.
Yeah, he's a good dentist. And my little hygienist, I just love her. The lady that cleans my teeth all the time. She came over towards the end because she's in dental school, so she's studying to be a dentist. And he had told her this is like a really bad case because my bone was so deteriorated. They were having to do a bone graft, and she came over and I felt her patting my hand like, you're almost done. I'm like, it is what it is. my little cheerleading squad there.
Well, we're glad it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
For you.
I always have to tell people when they ask me, have you ever had this done in your mouth? That I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. It's like, well, for me.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be in the bed curled up with the most pain medicine I could say.
Me too. With a good strong attitude at that.
Yeah. There you go.
I see Beth Katz in the chat. So before she loses power, we have to ask her questions. So Marsha Blackburn, senator from Tennessee, in the Ketanji Brown Justice Jackson's hearings, she's the one that asked define a woman and all that kind of crap. Well, she had the most messed up hair, and she usually has like kind of football helmet hair. It was like bird's nest crap going on every day during the hearings, and she was in memes all over Twitter because of her hair. And I was like, oh my gosh, what happened to her hair? So Beth Cat wants to know what was going on with her hair. Did she have bird's nests in it, or what was going on with her hair?
Normally, I would say they don't do that to men, but they do that to men.
With the comb overs and
They made fun of Donald Trump's hair for 6 years straight.
That's right.
Oh my
Before
goodness.
that.
Maybe that's what you do when you're in the Republican Party. You just have messed up hair.
What's going on? MB.
Blues Mama, have you got dementia already? You don't remember the hill being over it? I'm using the Madhouse Tarot, and it's special.
Now, who does that deck, Jenlyn? I heard you talking about that to Johnny, that you just got.
It came from Belarus, actually.
Oh, my heavens.
It's Eugene Vinetsky and Elsa Kaponikovsky. Yeah, there you go.
Right. Wow. So,
They'll do it.
okay. I can't wait to see the pictures of those.
I got ordered it off Etsy. So if you put in the search thing, you can find it.
Oh, Mama Blackburn.
Goodness gracious.
She's got some stuff going on.
Sure does.
she is not a happy camper. Wow.
You can say that again.
Stop getting your hairspray from the dollar store. It'll be all right.
She wasn't working that dippity do either.
I mean,
Dippity do, I love it. I haven't heard that in so long.
I know. It came in pink and green. Remember that?
Yes,
Remember
love
the gel and
the
the
green
oh my
dippity
God.
do. Oh, it was great. It's
What are y'all getting?
smooth.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, that's so
So I get the Queen of Cups. That's my card for the person of beauty, of vanity. Thank you, Jody. Person of beauty, vanity, person who cares what they look like more so than other people.
Uh-oh. Let it out.
It wasn't funny till just now. I don't
Oh, God.
know.
We're losing it.
Oh, Lord, that's very hot. For real. She had the surgery. I'm on the drugs. That's what. Then I get the 5 of Wands. It's like she's having a battle.
With her hairdresser.
Sometimes, even people with short hair, just sometimes it just won't lay. Thank you, Kathy. It just won't lay. It won't lay. It won't do it. There was a struggle with the chariot. There was a struggle. Left side of the head was doing okay, and then the right side of the head puffed back up, and then she put this down, and then this puffed back. So I think she was just having a moment to where she just could not get it under control. And when the more hair you have, the harder it is. And so that's all I don't mind. That was funny. Always.
Thank you, Vivian.
I think she was just really, she's got some stuff going on emotionally. She,
And it
got up this morning,
reflected in her hair.
as Lori would say, she was not prepared. So somebody give her a mirror. She can't see.
Hi, Becca.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hi,
We're
Tony.
reading-
Hi, Tony. Hi, Lori.
We're reading on Marsha Blackburn's messed up hair last week during the Ketanji Jackson hearings.
Which one's Marsha Blackburn?
She's from Tennessee. She's the one that asked her to define woman.
Uh-huh.
So, Lori, what you getting?
I think she stayed up a little late and had a little bit too much to drink. I think she was getting her party on, and she was not prepared She was not prepared. And then she was sorry when they did finally give her a mirror to look in. She was very sorry that happened.
Well, Tony, you remember when you were talking about baths for two, taking a bath with someone else? Well, she's bathing with somebody. I think she might have been at some of those special Matthew Cawthorn parties, is what I'm getting. There was a little tussle. Somebody was a little stronger than she was, and she also might have driven to work with the top down on her convertible. Thank you, Mary. Something to do with the chariot. But yeah, she's. She might have also washed her hair in a funny way. Some sort of special.
Jack Daniels goes in the mouth.
They got a special elixir, and then I have the devil in Nida Cups, and the Nida Cups in this deck is Andy Warhol, which he always had like weird hair. It's like, okay, it's weird hair day. I get, 3 of coins, like some people tried to work on it for her. But, she should have planned a little bit better. Thank you, Cold Toes. And thank you, Mary Lila. Oh my God. I really think she was having a little twosome in the bathtub.
For sure.
Well,
Something happened.
Something special.
Something.
So, Mark Meadows got removed from the North Carolina voter roll because while he's under investigation for voter fraud, because he, claimed he was living in a trailer that he wasn't living in, claimed he voted in North Carolina, but they found that in 2021 in the governor's race, he voted in Virginia. So he's now removed from the North Carolina voter roll. Will he get back on it?
And he actually resides in North Carolina.
No, he has a home in Virginia.
Okay, so you want to know if he'll get back on which one?
The North Carolina voter roll, because that's where he runs when he runs, when he was a senator before.
Okay, will he get back on the North Carolina?
Thank you, Catherine. Long time no see.
Really?
She's been out of contact for a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you, Ton. This deck is so perfect for political readings.
It's good to see everybody here. Oh my goodness. What is going on? I don't think he's getting on.
What you get?
I don't think if that's his wish, I don't think he gets it. He's got some karma payback. He may have to go somewhere else to vote. He's going to hear all about it. Of course, he's got a lot of problems right now.
What'd you get, Tony?
Obstacles and challenges. Obstacles and challenges and financial and material changes. So it might be a little hard to get back to what you think you wanted to.
What you getting, Becca? Oh, Johnny, Becca's eating, so can you go before her?
I got a 3 of Swords, first card. That's a no. 10 of Pentacles, Injustice. That would be my Republican card. And then there's the balance with the Justice. However, the 4 of Cups, this may be something you need to accept, but you just won't. It's It is what it is, though. You know, dot the I's and cross the T's works for everybody. So separation, buddy. That's what I get.
It's wonderful how there's so much cheating and voting, and the ones who get caught are the ones who are crying the loudest. Wow.
What you get, Lori?
Oh, I went
She went
already.
first.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to. No.
What you getting, Becca?
I get that he might need to take this to a court because there's legal issues coming, but it's just the beginning of many legal issues. So I don't know if it's just going to be North Carolina. He's going to have issues because he's saying that this goes to court. So
Yeah, I start with the Three of Swords too, but it's like agony. Look at him. Like, oh my God, what have I done? The Devil and the Ace of Swords, he's got a problem with the law. He's justice behind him, so he did something with illegal here. I'm getting Knight of Cups. It's not what it seems either. There's something about his image, and I get 4 coins. Like there's more votes. I think he's holding to his chest like really tightly. This guy's holding all his little dolls. 8 of Wands, like he's going to get burdened out of this. 10 of Coins, even with his family and his legacy, he's got 10 of Cups, which is usually contentment and family and wrapping things up. But there's like a spirit floating above him. This is hovering over him. They're not done with him because he was like stealing something.
Wow.
So he's going to end up in court over this.
That deck is crazy.
This deck is crazy. I might have to put it down a minute because it is crazy. So let's see. Mike Lindell got banned from starring in his own commercials.
Are you serious?
you are joking right now, right?
He got banned from
right.
starring in his own commercials. So, will he be able to get back into his commercials? Just when you think he can't get crazier, he got banned from starring in his own commercials.
Boy, I wish I was a fly on the wall that day. Excuse me, Mr. Lindell, but you're not
Fly
allowed
in the hair.
anymore.
Loudmouth Mike Lindell.
Okay.
Crazy for your own commercial.
So between you,
Because TV stations didn't want to air commercials he was in because of all his false narratives. So he got banned from his own commercials.
okay.
So they were banning the commercials themselves with him in them, but said your company can, but you just can't be in them.
That's right. He can't be in them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He is out in the cold. I don't know if I can do this deck tonight. This is crazy.
Who's going?
Whoever wants to go first.
I'm
I'm
not
all
done
caught up
yet.
in these images.
Sad.
I think he's sad. I think he's really sad. And I think they had a big fat argument and he got real lippy about it. I think he got real lippy and tried to say, these are my rules and I want to do it. And I do think he'll get back on them somehow. I think he will, but he's also going to have really big legal problems first, but it won't be for quite some time, but I think he will later.
Thank you, Justin's mom. What you getting, Johnny?
Yeah, 8 of Swords and the Two of Cups. He is restricted from his partnerships and things of that nature. Between you and a crappy pillow, the pillow won for the commercial. Like,
We
just
know
keep
who
on
the
winning.
star is.
Just keep on winning.
He might have that pillow wrapped around his head.
He will find someone sympathetic though with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Maybe like on one of those cable access channel 394 type things, he may be able to be in his own. At this point, do you really need to be in the commercial? I mean, just sell the pillow. That's you obviously have enough money. Somebody bought them pillows that you keep causing mayhem. So stick with the winning formula. Stay out of the commercial. But,
He's going to go sell his pillows at Mar-a-Lago, huh? Sell them in bulk to Trump.
oh, how you get beat by your own pillow? That's what I want to know.
Because those pillows are not comfortable. So
Nobody's like,
No, they're not. I know somebody that bought one, and I put my hand on it, and then I put my hand. I was like, "What? This is lunky." It's got like little, like the packing peanuts in there. Only they're smooth, but it was terrible.
oh, Republican jumping beans.
he's the man in power, but they're like, you're gonna have to get, lost out of stay out of the limelight for a little while while we think of something else for you to do. Because karmically, you screwed the pooch. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows who you are. So, oh my God, take a hike.
Thank you, Barbie.
They did it to Papa John too. It's
Oh,
like, you can't be allowed around here with all that. So
What you getting, Becca?
I get that he's going to be isolated and all alone because he's causing several areas of losses for the company, but he might also take it to court too. Maybe against other companies or whatever. So, what I got.
So, Lori, you've already got, right? So, Nine of Cups, which is usually like wishes granted. It's a king. There's a crown up here, but there's no head. There's no face to it anymore. So wishes granted. We don't get to see him anymore. Temperance, trying to cool him off there, pouring something over his head. Two of Coins because he's not balanced, and Two of Swords. He's blocked. He's just blocked. There's Ace of Cups. I feel like he's getting very emotional over this, and King of Coins, very, very emotional over this. Knight of Coins, I'm getting that they're looking at someone that's steadier to be the figurehead, to be the face of it, because he's holding a skull there. This deck is something else. Six of Coins. That's usually the celebrated.
who's that? Giuliani on his shoulder?
It's like a gargoyle up on his shoulder.
It's a little imp.
Like a little gremlin. And then it's like he's smothering himself with his own pillow.
More stable than him.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get back on. I may have to put this deck away because the faceless king is just cracking me up.
Like Tumbleweed is more stable than he is. He's at the bottom of the barrel.
Okay, so Hot Wheels Abbott is now inspecting trucks after they clear Department of Homeland Security inspections at the border coming into Texas from Mexico. He's now also doing inspections with his Texas officials, which is delaying the supply chain. It may cause food shortages. It just all kinds of rigmarole. So, is he trying to screw up the economy under Biden? What's his motive? Why is he doing these stupid inspections at the border?
Okay. I had 4 cards fall out. I will keep them all. So I get. I think it's an image thing. He's trying to look like he's tough on border patrol and all that type of stuff. Knight of Cups, 5 of Swords. Trying to be the leader. Trying to look like the leader, person in leadership. Very immature, highly emotional, but I think it's just a reaction. He's trying to look, I don't want to say presidential. He's trying to look like he's in charge.
Wow, Johnny, that deck looks like it's a Lucky Charms deck or something.
It's called the Groovy Weight, I
A
believe.
groovy, okay.
And
all
so
right,
it's like 7 days based, I think.
okay.
What you getting, Tony?
I don't know yet. Look at that. He's a slippery one.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
What you getting, Lori?
He is trying to throw a wrench. He's trying to throw a wrench into Biden's plans. He is trying to make a problem, and he's also he's trying to make people. He's working on people's fears. So, and this is financial, and he's really getting into that. He's going to do something else with this. Like there's people in there, or that they're trafficking, or what is he stopping them to look specifically for?
He's supposedly looking at like their air pressure and their tires and their registration, all this crap, and it's all just bull crap because they've already gone through. When they go through customs, they have to open the truck and they look inside and everything to make sure there's no trafficking or anything.
So it's over the top. So I don't know why he's stoking fear with this.
Yeah, what you getting, Becca?
Because he knows that by creating persistent delays, it'll create chaos and to work for the benefit of his own image. So
Yeah.
I don't get Biden. I just get that he's just doing it to create problems and then look good for himself.
Thank you, Marie. What you getting, Tony?
Yeah, I get the same thing. He's creating this disruption so that people can, and he's being very successful at it, by the way. And his people are going, keep going, do it more, do more, do more, so that everybody can be like, oh, what's going to happen? Fearful that they're not going to get their food, they're not going to get their clothing, whatever they need, all the things that they need. He is just being so disruptive on purpose. And karma's going to come and get him.
Yeah, I get these.
Did he freeze his people in the winter? Now he's going to starve them in the summer. So that's great.
That's it. He's trying to throw everything off balance. He's trying to create chaos with the economy and shake it up to make people emotional. Karma is going to come to get him because he's manipulating stuff and just waiting for people to feel destitute about it. So it's sneaky. It's the winning at all costs, and it's burdening people. So he's just kind of sitting back, laying back, enjoying it. It's what he does.
Amazing.
Well, while we're on Hot Wheels, Beto is now polling almost even with him in the polls in Texas. So they're virtually tied. So will Beto be able to shift ahead in the midterms and get the governorship?
I like your hat, Adrian.
Thank you, Lori. Happy birthday, Jen.
Thank you so much. And hi, Adrian. Thank you for joining me on my birthday.
Thank you for inviting me. Hello, Tony. Hello, Shawnee. Hello. Hey, okay, I'm done. That is the most energy I'm going to have for the rest of this live stream.
Beto O'Rourke.
And thank you to all the new subscribers. Johnny, I noticed like you had a little surge, and I've had a little surge in new subscribers too. So, hello to all the new subscribers too.
They like me. They really like me.
And as soon as she said that, I heard, they're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you.
They do that too.
Ugh.
It's a little difficult here.
I know. It's like I'm having to force myself to look at this positively. Not force myself, but yeah, you know what I mean.
I think he's going to get, yes, this is my Page of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, my voting cards. That's English, isn't it? Voting cards. And this is where we start. So he's got a solid foundation at least. The Ten of Pentacles as well. So there's going to be a lot of support, a lot of big support too, which he is, he's connected with some very large people. The Three of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles, there are certain establishments that he will not be able to penetrate whatsoever. It's going to stay that way, but he is going to get a surge of young voters with the Page of Wands, which is what any candidate needs right now, is women and young voters. They always talk about the different groups and the educated this and then the white people, suburbs and blah, blah. Women and young people is what every politician should be trying to tap into, because that's going to be your bread and butter going forward. For women are the majority, and young people need to be more enthused in the voting system. And if they are, they will come out. Just look at Barack Obama, for instance.
I get the same thing, Johnny. It's going to be the women and the young voters. But I get that there is going to be a little bit of a shakeup. So during the transition, I get he secures a vote, and gets the job, but somebody's going to take an action against it. So I think it'll end up in the courts, but I still get he wins. He's the steady one. What you getting, Lori?
I'm getting this goes up and down. It moves forward a little bit and then comes back a little bit, and then Abbott goes forward a little bit, and then and then it just up, down, all around, and then something comes to a standstill. But then it's like the turtle beats the hare. Comes up slow, steady, and with a finish at the end.
Wow.
I got everything crossed over here.
What you getting, Adrian?
What I'm getting is I need to sage myself from the thought that I just had in my head. And I was like, whoa, Lord, let there be a good, strong wind the day.
Okay, I had it too, so it's okay. It really is.
And Greg Abbott's wheelchair is far away from the people, so he can't vote for himself. And I was like, ooh, Adrian, that is very un-Buddha, un-Christian, ungodly, unspiritly of you.
And I'm here for it.
I love you. And because this is what Greg Abbott does to me. He inspires my
What does that say?
You inspire my inner serial killer.
We have a thing over here, Adrian, where we want to push him down the hill, him and Cawthorn, and watch him play Mario Go-Kart.
That's actually nicer than the vision I had. I had their chairs tumbling over each other, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to hell again right now." And listen, I lived in Texas for years, so I have every right to loathe that man. With the reading, Lori, I'm with you. There's something that worries me because right now with the Five of Pentacles and the Star at the Crown, he's gonna have a hard time kind of secure. Like there's this institution I'm hearing, like that old school. Because the thing is an unknown fact is the most neo-Nazi cells in the world are in Texas. And so you've got this stronghold, or how are you going to get these voters to turn out? They've got a lot of plans, though. They're working through it with the Two of Wands. Lori, I get the justice is the challenge. So you're right. It could end up having to go to some kind of court, something. I think there's something can be contested. So, i.e., watch for owning and cheating. Right now, though, he is victorious right now, but that can change. I'm really interested too to see. I got the King of Cups in the emotions, or I'm sorry, in the environment. That's always my Biden card. I wonder what role the president may end up having to play with this. Yes, absolutely. Young people and young children with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I'm getting young women too, women and young women where he needs to attract. He's going to feel whatever this justice card is, though, he's going to feel kind of out in the cold with the Five of Cups. I think it's going to have a hard time pushing through, but I think he gets it, though. It's just going to be rough. Two of Cups and Three of Wands, because I had to get a clarifier card for my outcome, which was the Six of Swords. I'm like, oh my God, if he's going to have to get the higher water, what's going to happen? But I think he may pull it off. It's just going to be, he's going against.
Oh. What did you say? In pros, you said he's going against Abbott, and then you froze.
Oh, what he needs to be prepared. He's going against Abbott.
Yeah.
So you got to be prepared.
So I
yeah.
The question was, because I muted it, so I just asked if O'Rourke was going to win the governorship. I think it goes to court, because there's something successful in the institutions that are there to manipulate. There's also a lot of suspicion as well about energy companies that manipulated something. Abbott has a laundry list of issues, but the question was, will O'Rourke win? I was going to stop here, and I was like, let me pull two more. And it's saying this may go to the courts because there's some shady, sneaky stuff going on. So I don't know if this is in regards to what they've successfully done in the state through the law for keep people out of voting, or making it hurdles for people to vote, so it's
gonna be tight. Thank you, Adrian, for that super chat. What you getting, Tony?
I started out with positive movement forward. So this looks very, promising, but something about Beto who just always sort of makes me feel like he's got some internal conflict going on about, I want this, I don't want this, I want this, I don't want this. And he's got all three of these chakra cards coming up. So he's got sacral, the base chakra, and the throat chakra. So that's like it just keeps going back and forth for me. Like women are going to be, yes, all over Beto. Yes. But in the end, he's going to have to do some fancy footwork. There's something going on. Something's going to happen that is going to trip him up a little bit, and hopefully he can get beyond it. But I think something's in the works. So he's so without guile, you know what I mean? He's just like a babe in the woods.
Yeah, he needs to learn to fight dirty.
I feel sorry for him because they take advantage of his good nature. And I feel badly that that a person who is a good person cannot get ahead because they're a good person.
Yeah, especially with the Republicans the way they are right now. Thank you, Ann.
So put me on the job, you guys.
So Clarence Thomas is the first.
Wait, can in your face. Can we go a little petty right now? Becca said that the Quackernon people believe that the vaccine has devil DNA in it.
Oh yeah.
Like Satan's actual DNA is in the vaccine. No?
Did you see that text message, Judy? I was like, my dreams.
So is Becca in the vaccine?
Like this, I mean, there used to be a saying called "You can't make that up," but I guess you can. So
my brain literally. It was a double whammy because I heard Clarence Thomas's name, so I immediately was gonna vomit, and then you said "devils."
DNA in the vaccine. So we have JFK and JFK Jr. rising from the dead. We got the devil's DNA in the vaccine. Like, where did they get it from?
And trackers in the vaccine.
that's what I want to know. Where
My
did they
uncle
get
thinks
the
it was trackers.
DNA, or where did this come from? More than likely, but where did we get this DNA to put?
An
in the
alien abducted Becca in her sleep.
For reading on the Quackanoners, I gotta.
So where did they get this from, or if they're correct, then where did we get the DNA? But where did they get the idea that there's Satan's DNA, or are they just, of course,
we already know where they got it from. They cracked in their hands, clapped, and then everything that came out exploded in the face, and they went Satan's DNA. That's what's in the vaccine. We know where they got it from. Because at this point,
not clap.
I'm so angry right now.
Oh Lord! Not clapping.
Oh my God!
For entertainment purposes only, where did they get Satan's DNA from?
Where would Satan's DNA come from?
I mean,
In my own defense, I did not give them any of my DNA, so don't put it on me.
That you know of.
They must have gone to Mar-a-Lago.
Lori.
Mar-a-Lago.
if you want anything,
It originated in Mar-a-Lago.
the petri dish of Florida. There it is. There's a man here who has a blog or some sort of something to reach the masses. he talks to the Facebook groups or some sort of masses. He talks to them, and he comes up with things. And every few months, there's a new one. So every season change. So in the next 3 months, we're going to hear another one. It's probably got frog DNA or something, like whatever, turn you into lizard people. That type of thing.
I swear.
I can't.
Somebody after my job has healthy. No.
Oh my God.
We share a planet with these people.
We do.
This is when you hope the world is flat, right?
Shove them off.
I mean, then we need the good strong wind. It's like, just pick them up and take them away, please. Lord Jesus.
Wow. These people are just not satisfied with the world, so that they have to just make something up.
Yeah.
They're just so bored and filled with, they just have to continue making things up.
I'm with you, Lori. There's something, whoever is concocting these is they're very rich. They're part of it wouldn't surprise me if like the Quackernons have to pay like tithes to something, or there's like financial, because that's where it's coming from. It's coming from that kitty.
Okay.
With the 9 of Pentacles and the Empress. It's like they're almost, and with the 7 of Swords, Seven of Wands, they're always having to come up with something new, stand on the ground because it's a money grab. It's the way to get money because they're juggling actually in the environment. It's the Two of Pentacles. They're actually juggling the money because they're burning right now. They have to keep coming up with something new. How did Satan's DNA get into the vaccine, you may ask? Jesus himself blew up the earth and killed Satan, and that's how he got and that's how the vaccine, the blood got into the vaccine. I'm done.
Thank you, Selma.
And there's Adrian raining on my parade. Come on now.
You know I would never do that to you. You mow me.
You do have matching red head dressings.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Lori?
I'm just saying pretty much the same thing that Adrian got. I think that the idea comes from people who are just filled with apathy. They're bored. They have to keep making things up. They do it for a money grab. And they're going after, it's like a game too. It's like a game. And they're going after people who have sort of isolated themselves from the world. They're getting people that have cut themselves off, you know, and from the church, from the Pope. The Pope did it. The Pope went and got the DNA.
Anybody's got it.
I got the Hierophant too. What'd you get? Becca, did you go?
No, I'm offended. No.
Oh.
These Quackernoners using my name in vain.
They sure are. They are bastards.
Satan's DNA. Satan was an angel, though, so maybe that's not the worst DNA in the world to have.
Right.
I mean, was kind of still is. I mean, he didn't get stripped of his angelship; he just got corrupted, is all. But his DNA would still be the same. So, would that be a bad thing? Because to his core of his being, he's still an angel.
I mean, I guess it's better than being a lizard person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
He just works for the different side, is all.
Yeah,
Wild.
that's the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
These cards are
Somebody
crazy.
in authority.
Somebody of authority?
Somebody in authority is saying, remember the way it used to be. We used to be free of all of this stuff when we didn't have to take shots for, for polio or anything like that. Remember that?
Yeah, and we died at 22.
We It's just brainwashing. Just brainwashing. Shadow work. They want everybody to move on away from the truth. Away from the truth. Get away from the truth. Don't touch the truth. It'll get on you.
Thank you, Roberta. Well, I have strength and the Ace of Wands, but the Ace of Wands, it's like they're praying to this figure here, which I'm assuming is Jesus, but there's the devil on the chair right in front of them. So the devil they know. The tower on them, it's like their world is crashing and burning, and they just have to keep coming up with something new. It's Hangman looking at things with a different perspective. Now this hangman's not actually hanging, he's standing with his head against the wall.
That's me.
The Ace of Cups, who looks like she's hanging, Jill Lynn, thank you. The Ace of Cups, like they just get all emotional and riled up, and Six of Coins, like robbing Peter to pay Paul. They got that gremlin on their back again, so it's the monkey on their back that's doing it, and they're not facing things. They're just not facing things. I do get the Hierophant, someone of higher up, but the Moon card here, there's someone coming from the ground, like someone from below, like Satan, the devil, coming up from below.
Up from the crypt.
So she got the Pope too. So
could be a little battle going
Don't
on
blame
there.
me. Blame the Pope. Blame the Pope.
I am just Wow.
Wait, do you remember when they had people drinking their own pee?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they call me the bad guy.
Tasted just like tangy lemonade.
I just hope that nobody with fishy itchy kitty is drinking their own
Oh,
pee.
no. Oh, no.
I just
No,
vomited.
no.
I just, no ma'am, no bueno. Ay, Dios mío. Vaya con Dios, Jen.
So, back to Clarence Thomas, the other devil. He is the first Supreme Court justice to pose in a photo with a Republican candidate, Herschel Walker. He posed in a photo with them, all smiley, and Herschel Walker is a quack and honor. So
Dumb as a bag of rocks. He's dumb as a bag of rocks.
yeah,
He held a gun to his ex-wife's head.
I'm just like, so we're really gonna let a man who we're all pretty sure convinced for entertainment purposes only, YouTube, has CTE be a senator?
Oh yeah, why not?
Like, we're here?
Yeah, I mean, have you seen?
look
Martin
who we had for president for 4 years.
But this man, like, legit. Okay, I'm keep my mouth shut.
So he's actually been diagnosed with CTE?
No, but it's real obvious.
Yeah.
Real obvious.
So I guess this is a two-parter. Will this impact Clarence Thomas in any way? And how is Herschel Walker going to do now? Thank you, Don.
So Clarence Thomas first.
Wait, what? Isn't that a political thing? You're not supposed to be
You're not supposed to.
political on the
Yeah,
court?
you're not supposed to, as a justice, get involved in any political things.
How will that affect Clarence Thomas going forward? Because he
But-
posed with Herschel.
Yeah, because we have no ethics control over our SCOTUS.
We're actually going to start calling him this. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not
Say
gonna,
it. Say
I'm
it.
not going to say it.
Say it and spray it.
Ooh. Ooh. This is not going to go well.
My thing is, if Jenny didn't get him in trouble, then what will?
Wait, Jenny from the block?
Jenny,
Why you got to throw in the Forrest Gump?
Right.
Jenny from the Capitol.
Uh-huh.
The Capitol block.
Jenny.
Oh.
Nothing's going to hurt this guy till the very end, man.
Yeah. Dagnabbit.
Who, for Herschel Walker?
No, we're looking at Clarence Thomas
Oh,
first.
okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's just singing, "You can't touch this," all the way to the very. You can't touch this, all the way to the end, and then he finally does some regretting. Then he starts, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that." But sorry, I went first, but that's what I got.
Thank you, me, myself, and I.
Johnny and I both did at the same time. I was like,
Well, let's hear it.
go ahead, Johnny.
it. Lord have mercy. Like, never mind. That's why this is exactly why I created the edit button, so that all this just didn't just come out all of a sudden. I'm like, take that out. No, take that out. No, take that really out. So, but I get there's no effect for Clarence Thomas. He is Teflon at the moment. But here for Herschel, there's a scheme with the Seven of Swords, but we know that already. Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, money, money, money. There is also a lot of donations that are possibly also, well, not also, they are corrupted, I'm pretty sure, with the Seven of Swords right in the middle. But, I mean, everything goes just fine until the end with Moon, and then things become a little murky and kind of like Donald Trump and Kanye West, to where it was fine. They just looked like they were having conversations, and then next thing you know, Kanye's talking to Jared, and Jared's talking to Putin, and Putin's talking to this, and the rat that killed the mouse that lived in the house to Jack Bill type thing. So it's like, that whole thing. It's not going to be a problem until the end with the Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the Three of Pentacles. Like, where'd you get that money from? Why was you talking to that person for 28 minutes and phone logs and blah, blah, blah. But that's all I get.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say anyway.
I get he'll get talked about a lot, everything, but he moves forward. He moves forward like even if they to block him, he moves forward. I think he's going to end up having a heart attack or something though down the road.
Praise Satan.
Go ahead, Becca.
Do your job, Becca.
I'm trying,
Take your people back. Can I get an amen?
Come get your Sharon. Come get your Sharon, devil.
If I can do it, Lord. Oh, Satan, I should say. Does it hurt him? No. It may burden and shame the court, but him personally, he don't give two craps. No. For
So I almost feel like we should do another interview with Shock Read at some point in the future on this man, because he is so mentally in a dark, sunken place. Like, I bet you Jordan Peele wrote Get Out about Clarence Thomas. Except for at the end, it didn't end the way that it should have ended. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, this is at the core of this Eight of Swords. He refuses. He is like,
stubborn.
I am in the sunken place. And there's it is wild. But his challenge, though, is that some truth is going to come out. He's going to have to defend himself, but he's fine, though. He ain't going to have to leave.
Oh, he will leave. He will leave eventually.
Bag eventually, but it won't be until another Republican's in office.
No, but right now he is a rogue agent. He's out on his own. He's doing his own thing. Roberts is pulling his hair out. He's going, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He's like, "Get away from me." I'm doing my thing. What disruption? What tower moment? What are you talking about? This is going to go well for me. I got a lot of people, dark money, light money, whatever. I got it. But at the end, baby, he's going to have to lay it down. And I don't think we're going to have to wait that long for it.
Good.
For entertainment purposes only.
aren't they trying to pass a bill right now for ethics in the Supreme Court? Because the Supreme Court kind of gets to act on their own, and they can
because they have no
and police themselves. Which, if this is any example, he's done it before too with a bunch of cases from his wife.
Yeah,
but this one's been the one that has put the spotlight on him. But
thank you, Linda. Linda G in the house.
Hey, Miss Linda.
So, shall we look at Herschel Walker? Is he going to win?
Oh my God. My head hurts already.
CTE himself. I cannot stand. I'm surprised that man can tie his shoes, count the three butt naked.
Thank you, Lenny.
Why does he have to be naked, Adrian?
That's what help you can get. 1, 2, 3.
That's what gives him.
Sounds like he's counting appendages from a certain
Which one's longer? I don't know.
Thumb.
Okay.
Sorry, Jen.
I heard that one. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Jen.
Sorry, Jen.
Tony up here, the troublemaker, always starting trouble.
It's always Tony.
Always
It's always that one.
Always Tony.
Oh God.
I swear, Becca, if you don't get your children,
Tell these bastards to give me the job already. And I will clean house. Don't
Get
leave
your
me
kids, devil. Get your kids.
because I think he's gonna get it. Damn it!
Baby's kids.
We don't divide, we multiply. God bless you.
Show her,
Little-
show her.
You know, I think he actually has a health problem.
It's in his brain.
No, I mean, I really, really, really think he has a health problem. I think Adrian's right. Maybe he does have CTE, you know? Unfortunately, for entertainment purposes only. He's going to have problems. He's got some legal stuff coming. He's in sword land.
Too.
He's in the land of swords.
He is. I don't know. I mean, is he scarier than MTG? Probably not.
No. He's not as smart as her.
And he's not that connected either, because she's rich, connected, and cunning. He's just slow.
Out there.
Football.
Jennifer.
God.
Getting he's gonna win. Oh. Hey, what you get?
Get your kids.
I also get the vote is all up to the people of Georgia. That's who it's up to.
I get that he loses and he will contest because there's fighting, there's the win, there's the entourage, but then there's a loss in the man. So,
Well, he was endorsed by Trump, so that's a sign of.
that's the kiss of death. That's the kiss of death. And he's trying to go for senator for whose seat, Warnock or
Warnock.
Warnock.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Good luck.
John Jr. and Gargoyle have been engaged for a while. Are they going to tie the knot?
I think Herschel Walker, I think there's going to be legal problems around his development of his race. There's going to be a big problem.
There is, because I get the Wheel of Fortune too, and the emotions. There's some truth that's coming out in the environment. When I was pulling clarifiers, I got judgment. So I think I think he's going to try to contest it, but I think it's going to point back to him cheating or something. It's not going to work out the way he thinks it will.
Something manipulated.
Yeah, because my initial outcome was actually the magician. I was like, okay, what is he manipulating? Or what's being manipulated?
He's being manipulated because he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand everything that's going on around him. He want to say he doesn't have the book learning, but it's going to cause him to move on. Moving on, and broken heart, emotional loss, all of that. He may get far because I don't know why. I don't think he's going to win, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Here's what scares me, though, because when Johnny said it's all up to the voters, here's what worries me, though.
Those guys who are football players.
Well, no, because here's the thing, though. They'd rather, between him and Warnock, I think they would rather have the dumb football player than have Warnock, because you're talking deep-seated, these good old boys. So I'm just kind of worried, like I'm watching real close, because I'm like, they still kind of big mad from the last election.
Yeah.
Big mad.
So can I ask the chat, is it everybody's sound or is it just some of y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Because the sound keeps cutting out, they say, for some of them. But everybody's not saying it, just some of y'all. Is it everybody or is it some?
And somebody asked if I'm in an area with storms. No, crystal clear.
But we're sort of originating from Jen's connection, so our sound would be different. It's cutting out.
I got a good connection right now.
So I have no idea.
It may be a YouTube issue.
It could be, and it could be satellite with those storms too. You know,
Yeah.
It could
My
be-
YouTube's been broken for 3 days, though.
Wow.
I couldn't. Yes.
So we're asking if Don Jr. and Gargoyle are going to get married.
Yeah, are they going to get married? Because they've been engaged for a while now and haven't set a date as far as I've heard.
He's a little preoccupied.
At the donut shop.
He likes the powdered donuts specifically.
I saw him do I think it was right around Justice Jackson's confirmation, like that day, and like you could see the residue
On his face.
it was literally the residue, and I'm like, and people are like, oh, that's a booger. I'm like, no, it's not a booger. That's cocaine.
This
Trump
ain't
used
the
to have it
70s,
on
dude.
his face all the time, and it's like you can't find a video of Don Jr. on Twitter without it being like raging like he's stoned.
So a couple of people said they have went out of YouTube and come back in, and then the sound was fixed.
Hmm.
So if that helps anybody.
Thanks, Johnny.
Oh, your sound in California is cutting out?
That's weird.
It's a YouTube thing. If it's happening to everybody and it's not happening to us individually, then it's more than likely the platform we're on instead of just our in particular microphones. So it's probably YouTube. YouTube or StreamYard.
Will they get married in holy matrimony? The dark, the light and the dark.
Thank you, Joe Schmo.
Wow.
I get one of them doesn't want to go through with it. Someone's bored.
I wonder if that's Gargoyle. Because remember, the best is yet to come.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
They're all powered up. I think they're probably going to go through with it. But someone's bored.
I get they're not, because it ends with the death card. They can't get the plans going. Two of Wands is challenge. I think this was even a engagement of convenience because it starts off with the Magician. So in the Four of Wands, so some type of convenient. Hey, we should get married. Maybe somebody was kind of coerced, lied to, like, oh, I love you, we should get married, kind of thing. Knight of Cups is in the environment, so there's some, false promises. Oh, we'll get married next week, boo. Next week, I gotta go get another colonoscopy, so we'll do it the week after. Oh, look, I have to get another colonoscopy. Well, then you have one last week. Okay, well, no, this one's the real colonoscopy. Last week was just to pretend they practice colonoscopy, right? But no, I just don't think. And you're right. Somebody is bored. Somebody is. Sorry, Johnny. What happened?
Johnny.
What happened?
Johnny.
Gary. What, Johnny?
I know.
I'm like, if you got to keep going time after time to get that happen to you, that's not a colonoscopy, that's a date.
You catch my Johnny. You caught my drift. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, at that point, that's a date.
That's a date.
Lori, I'm with you though. I think they think the offer, like the engagement itself, one of them wasn't super happy with, because that's in the word of warnings, the Four of Cups. There's just something they're just not satisfied. Johnny, get yourself together.
Did he not understand blankie with him tonight?
Oh no, I'm gonna go get it. Wait.
You need your laugh blanket.
And here I am thinking he was laughing about the fishy itchy kitty.
I told you, Jen. I can. I just. They're not going to though. It ends with the death card.
You think? Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's the outcome of the 4 cups means no, they changed their mind at the very end. All the other cards I got they're having fun though.
Yeah, I get no.
Okay.
I got nope. It's
Nope.
a
Oh,
painful,
you really got it.
affair,
Yeah.
ruptured, painful affair, broken hearts. No.
I get she's delaying it, but he's like licking the wall like Eric over here. She's delaying it. Like there's something seriously wrong. Illusions. He's like making little birds on the wall. He's got a devil, the addiction issue down here on his leg and making little, like you're just imagining we're gonna get married. He's got hopes. I get that, he hopes that they do, but
I heard it too, Adrian. It's okay.
it's like
I'm not muted when I said that.
she's
No, I thought okay, never mind.
she's refusing to take whatever he gives her. She's just refusing it.
Wow.
You
What
won't
card
be-
is that? Wait, what one is that?
That's a 8 of Swords. He's just refusing whatever he gives her, and she's stronger than him. She's much stronger than him. I do get the Lovers, but and they're having a good time partying around here. But I end with the 5 of Cups. It's like it's all about strategy and who can win, and I don't think they'll.
She looks like the type to me that's window shopping right now because she sees the writing on the wall. I mean, she went from our governor here in California to that trash over there.
Because it got her in the White House.
Yeah, because they got into the White House and now the name is mud and they're all in all sorts of legal issues. So she just seems like and then there's that whole story about her telling why she got fired from Fox News. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For telling people to sleep around with wealthy men for opportunity. It's like,
Well,
I think she wants to get married. I think he is doing it because it's supposed to be an image thing. Because I get the 6 of Wands, but her here with the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, she wants the happy news. She wants the engagement. She wants that thing. She wants to be connected to a powerful person. So she don't really care about the marriage part. Now, 7 of Pentacles, though, they are assessing still. So this could still go either way, but I don't think either one of them are doing it for the right reason. So he is doing it because he can't, I guess, just be dating someone, even though the rest of the world would think that's just fine. But I guess he has to be married to somebody. She has to be Mrs. Trump. And then she just wants to be connected to somebody who she thinks is powerful, which means she has a bad judge of character. But that's what I get. So they're still assessing with the 7 of Pentacles, I think.
Well, the other happy engaged couple is Tiffany to her billionaire. What's his name? Michael Boulos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Will they get married, or is he reassessing too?
Tiffany and Michael.
And Michael, she's engaged to a billionaire, so she might end up doing the best of all the Trump kids, which is funny because she's so out from the rest of them.
And the karmic wheel turns.
I got that death card for them though. The Don Jr. and Kimberly, whatever her name is. The death card. Somebody's moving on, and there'll be memories of love in the past, but new stuff.
Oh, sorry, Tony, I didn't realize
No worries. I'm like, oh, I don't think they're gonna have a good time.
They might have a good time, but they're not gonna get married.
They've been having a good time, but when does it start? Must have started getting stale sooner or later.
I just can't imagine living with somebody that's in the donut shop every night.
But she's not even telling him when he's got the telltale powder on his
I mean,
The donut on his face.
Because it's there all the time, Tony. See what she said, why bother?
I mean, it's like Mitch and old girl. She didn't pick him up off the floor. These people don't care about their husbands.
They don't care about their spouses.
You gonna make me wrinkle my skirt getting down there picking
We
you up?
weren't
off the
even
floor?
in the same wing in the house.
Just looking at him down there. Get up off the floor.
I mean,
They had to ring the bell to get somebody to come.
Well, I'm not picking him up.
Again.
Again. She probably just steps over him.
mm-hmm. Put a blanket down there, he'll be all right.
Roll him around.
In a diaper. He'll be good.
Give him a Temptations cat treat every now and then.
I hate you. Oh, the hell, Johnny.
Probably tried to roll him up in the carpet and get somebody to tow him outside.
Toss him in the river.
Yeah, very bad.
Oh, thank you, Gary. I didn't see that one. For them two, I think there might be some idealistic behavior going on. They may think that their relationship is supposed to be one thing. Now, you can get married after 2 weeks if you want to. I don't really care. I say go through a holiday season with each other to see how each other operates and see how each other's family operates and all that type of thing. I think they just may have ideals about what this is. And then I get the Lovers and the Three of Swords. So I'll just leave it at that. If you don't know, look it up.
Is somebody's having a change of perspective here with the Hangman. It started off with the 10 of Wands, so that honeymoon, woo, we so cute, we's getting married. It's already done. It's already done. The challenge though is there's a lot of somebody is really feeling the Blues Clues with the Ace of Cups. This is like, I really should not, like, have you seen her with her makeup on? She looks exactly like her daddy says she do. Busted, you know, kind of like that, like real messed up. And at the base is the Tower. So it's already imploded, done, stick a fork in it. They just don't know how to proceed as far as do we break up publicly or do we, you know, how do we do this? Head over heart. I think it's done. They know it's done because the Knight of Wands is in the word of warning. They just don't know how to come up with their story about why this is a broken engagement. She wants the money though, by the way. Queen of Pentacles is in the here and now. She really don't want to break up with him, or she wants to at least get married then divorce to get the money. But
Or she wants a settlement because he's breaking off with her.
yeah,
Maybe
Like,
that's
like
I
they
get
used to do
justice
in
on
the
the top.
Victorian times. You know, give me you wronged me, so you have to pay me some money.
Or maybe the Trumps don't have the dowry to pay.
That's what it is.
We gotta
I mean,
pick up
but
your wheelbarrow.
it's a Trump child. So what, you know, like a box of Cheez-Its and a Pepsi. That's what
Happy meal. Happy meal. There you go. On your way.
I mean, it ain't that much. I mean,
He's got all his little barrel of pennies from
his
Russia.
barrel of pennies.
All the gifts. Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
I think that
I can-
there's somebody.
Let's
There's
help him
three
out.
still
There you
sniffing
go.
around Michael. There's 3 people in this thing here.
Ooh.
I get that 3 of Swords Johnny got. I'm getting he thinks he's a little studly dudley here, and there's somebody else sniffing around there.
Oh Lord.
I get that.
I
I
get
get
the
I get
ponies.
he's looking at his options. He's fighting with Tiffany. And I get like at the root of this, like they're gonna separate, but he's checking out his other options. And Queen of Wands, he's already moved on, I guess.
Queen of
Wow.
Wands. Yeah.
She does want to like take him to court, I get though, to get some sort of settlement or something, but they're not gonna get married.
Wow.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Super Truthful.
Adrian, you're muted.
You muted.
I said it as a joke, but maybe that was spirit letting me know I wasn't being petty. Maybe he saw her without her makeup on and said, "You look exactly how your daddy said you would."
He is not nice to that one.
And you got no money.
And
I get that the party's going to get canceled. So, cancel the party. Wedding's
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. She wanted to go ahead. She's like, please, 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 please. But no, tower moment in the environment. And then just lay down and rest for a little while. You'll get over it. Don't worry. There's plenty more fish in the sea.
Because Mr. Michael knows if he marries her, Trump's going to come after him to help pay his legal bills.
exactly.
So I got a non-political question for you.
All right.
Do we choose our birth sign and time that we are incarnating before we incarnate?
That's a good one.
Good Lord.
That's heavy.
Do we choose our birth time and date, our birth signs?
Knowing me, I probably did. Ooh. Why else would you pick a Scorpio?
Smack dab in the middle of Libra. Like I like being indecisive.
I do like being a Gemini. I do talk too much, and I like it.
But the other side of you doesn't like it.
No, I do. I like that duplicitous nature of myself. I don't like the Scorpio moon so much because I don't want to be a person in the water sign whatsoever. It's like, I don't care for emotions, says the logic, and then the emotion said, well, they come with the kids, so get over it. So
That's the mystery in your roots.
mhm. Which I also don't care for. um,
Okay, what you getting, Lori?
Yeah, what are you getting, Lori? What's all the giggles over there?
Okay.
she caught the Johnny-itis.
I don't know. Oh boy, we got the lover's card. It's like a roulette wheel. You spin the wheel, and the lover's card is there. Do you want this one or this one? And then you're like, oh Lord, no, I don't want that one.
Can I spin again, please?
Oh man. I don't think so. I don't know, because I get the Pope at the end doing all kinds of crazy stuff here. I think we're too devious. What are you guys getting?
I get that yes and no. There is possibly you can decide when you might want to come back, sure, but you can't decide when you're going to be pushed out into the world. Like you could be 25 hours of labor type thing, or cesarean boom done in 5 minutes. But here there is a agreement that is made, the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. However, kind of like Lori said, once you spin the wheel, that's it. Now there is a half of you, however, with the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords that doesn't like it so much because it's not what you planned. Because mind you, you're rising and you're setting and all that, the sun and the moon. There's a bunch of stuff in between. And you got the 15th house and the 8th house and the down the street house and the garage house and the summer house and all these other type of houses that you didn't pick none of that stuff. That stuff says who you are too. And so then there's a 10 of Pentacles, like I said, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Half of you is okay because you spin the wheel and it's like, okay, fine, Gemini. And then the other half is like, okay, indecisive. Like, well, I didn't really sign up for that part. Yeah, you did. So I'm going to say no, because you can decide when you're going to come back, but not exactly when you're going to come back.
I didn't need to pull much further. I got the creator card as the challenge, and it says no. Literally on the bottom of the damn card, it says no.
No.
Interesting.
Nah, bruh. Mm-mm.
What'd you get, Tony?
I got that, you get to choose which door you want to walk through, but there's a balancing out, and I don't think that it's up to you where you come out on the scales. There's you have that spiritual aspect to it, and harmony, happiness, but I just don't think that I think that it's a crapshoot. you say, yes, I want to go back. Yes, I'm going to sign this contract, but you don't get to say when, where, how, whatever. So no, I don't think so.
What'd you get, Becca?
I get that it's an important opportunity at birth, but also a big risk. So it looks like a win across the board, but there is a risk and a gamble.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. So it's saying, yeah, but like when the baby comes, when the storks come, that's going to be your risk and your gamble. We'll see which way the cards fall.
Yeah, because I get creating something new. Everything after we die in our previous lifetimes, we have options that we do get to select when we're going, what year or what month or whatever, we get to select when we're going to reincarnate. But down to the time, not so much. It's like it's more up to the mother and the timing of things, and also. I get like those working to help deliver, like they're not like the laws now, they're different in what they record as birth time, so depends on when they get around to looking at the clock kind of thing. So it's not always accurate. It's what I'm getting. Like there's something a little bit erratic about how it's tracked. And dad has like nothing to do with it. Nothing. So who we choose as our father has no say in when we're being born. It's all to do with the mom.
Wow.
So do we, since I am 61 today, which I call officially being over the hill. I was at the top of the hill at 60. Now I'm starting down the downslide. Do we have any message from Spirit for the Over the Hill gang? Anybody else in chat? And if you're over 61 or older in chat, raise your hand if you're part of the Overhill gang. Thank you again, everybody, for the birthday wishes and the super chats. My dentist thanks you. All my dentist bills.
As they say, better over the hill than under the hill.
Well, one of my favorite old movies, if anybody remembers it, Tom Conti and Reuben, and he plays a poet, an English poet, and he has this line in the movie. I always pictured myself going through life toothlessness by toothlessness, and so today on my birthday, I'm toothless again. So I always love that line.
Everybody's older than you.
By the time
I only got an 81. That's nice.
By the time I get my 90s, I'll be completely toothless. And happy birthday to the other fellow Aries, and had a couple in the comments on the community tab that have the same birthday as me or have one this week. So happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, all you Aries people.
Got a 79. Over the hill tomorrow. Well, happy birthday.
think of it as over the hill. I think of it as on being on a glider, like you're on a glide.
I don't think 60s is old. What planet are y'all on? That is like.
When I was young, it seemed old, but I actually feel like I have more energy now than when I was in my 40s and 50s. I don't know why.
Can you give some to me?
Yeah. The 60s is the new 20s minus the stupidity. So.
That.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I see retirement.
Seriously.
I don't want to retire.
Thank you, Margaret.
So happy birthday to all Aries.
All Aries. What's everybody getting for the message from Spirit?
Okay. Youth is gone.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Danielle.
Youth is gone. Embrace the wrinkles.
Get over it.
The home, family, your closest, those closest to you, appreciate them.
Yeah.
And take time to relax and enjoy yourself, whether it's in your home with your family. Just enjoy your what do you call them? Your golden years, because there's a lot of beauty with aging and the wisdom that comes with it. So kiss your youth goodbye. There's more beautiful opportunity coming up.
Love that.
Nice.
You are King of Pentacles. You are the master of your home, master of your finances at this point. You can choose whether to retire, whether to work. It's up to you. And hoard, stockpile, do what you need to do, not just of money, but of things. And the things, I don't hear like necessarily tangible things. I hear like experiences, and fill yourself with things that make you happy. Because really, you have earned the right at this point with the Eight of Cups to walk away from bullshit. I actually heard very clearly, and sorry for cussing, but I have to say how Spirit told me, you get to walk away from bullshit. Like it does, you are beyond having to rationalize, being polite, being whatever. You've earned that right. Because really at the end of the day, with the 10 of Cups, happiness, your family, this is what this stage of your life is all about. It's about being happy. Embrace it. It's yours. You earned it. King Pentacle says you earned it. It's yours.
Very nice.
Don't you feel good, Jen?
Yeah. I get that they're loving watching this collaboration here and the lunacy of it. and that our viewers are loving to watch this lunacy and satisfied with everything and taking all the wisdom in. I get Spirit saying Johnny's on his own special journey here. But they're talking about, work is about completion, and there's an abundance of strength and friendship, and that's the legacy. But Johnny's on his own special journey. I've
been told I was born old since I was a kid. So.
Old soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I go?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the message from Spirit is that your inner child never ages, and to keep having fun, and to look towards the future. There's more fun in store. There's more and more and more. And I always get this for people that I read for. We don't accept enough invitations. Say yes. Start saying yes more. That's what I get.
Awesome. Well, did everybody go?
Johnny's gotta go.
Johnny,
did you go?
No, Tony didn't either. You can go ahead.
So when we get to be this age, I'm 62, so I'm older than you, Jen.
I'll always be younger.
You'll always be younger than me. So this is like, you've accrued all of this knowledge and this ability and this wisdom that you can pass on to future generations, and living in this harmonious sort of state where hopefully your golden years are happy, and and like Becca was saying, and Lori was saying, enjoy, celebrate, have fun, because now there's, well, my chiropractor said don't fall, because I said, and as soon as he said that, that's all I did was fall. Like, so check your balance, make sure that you don't break a hip, so that you can stay home until until the end, with the financial changes, and you retire, and then it all goes down. No, I'm kidding.
Stop it.
No.
Are you really 62?
Yeah.
Shut the front door. No, I thought she was like, I thought you were like 44, 45. Like, you're lying.
That's that good moisturizer. That's what
No. You
Thank you, Leah. Let's see if you get in trouble. It keeps you young.
I would say it's whatever was in your grandmother's flatulence when she pooted in your face. The dust of like infinite youth was splattered all over your face.
If she was alive, I'd send you guys to her.
But that's kind of what I get a little bit. Not exactly. But I get my King of Cups. That's my God card for me instead of the Hierophant. And the Three of Wands. It's nice, all of the positive message. However, there is one thing that does need to be said. The older you get, the sweeter you're supposed to get. Unless you grow up with old sock juice in your spirit. So if that is you and you're one of them people that just can't help but be sour, please get yourself together. You have been warned. Because with the God card here, there is Six of Swords. You have been through storms. When whatever is ahead of you that looks bad, look behind you and see what you survived. The Six of Swords, you can make it through because you have done it before. Enjoy the view with the Three of Wands. Enjoy whatever it is you see. Take whatever it is you want. That's not illegal. And enjoy yourself from here on out. No, with the sock juice. Be the sweet wine, not the sock juice. Okay. You have earned the right to be happy, unless you're one of the people with the sock juice.
Are you saying sock? SOCK?
Yes.
Sock juice.
Sock juice is when you have old sweaty socks and you wring them out.
Okay. We're gonna talk off camera when I sock juice.
Now, I always say, don't be a Eeyore. Don't be a sad sack. Oh, woe is me. always try to be more like Piglet or Winnie the Pooh and lighter energy.
You survived worse.
This man
You will survive worse.
You
will survive.
Well, thank you, Tony, Johnny, Adrienne, Becca, and Lori for joining me on my birthday. And thank you to everyone in the chat room. Thank you so much for the super chats. We hope you enjoyed our little midweek break. One last thing. Somebody asked, what's the biggest life lesson you've learned thus far? If we can just kind of go around what's the biggest life lesson you've learned so far?
Me, let it go. Let it go, whatever it is. If it gets too heavy, let it go. If it gets too much to take, let it go, because and if the person is on your list, like you just can't take that person, let them go. Let things go. Just don't carry things into your future that you don't have to deal with anymore. So let go.
Calm down and search for options. Whatever you're going through, whatever you feel like is happening around you, bring it down, search for options.
It ain't that deep. It really just ain't that deep. We hold on to so much frustration, anger, stress, angst, And at the end of the day, I unfortunately had to watch several people take their last breaths. And I promise you, none of them were like, I really wish I had stressed out more. It just ain't that deep. It really isn't.
I
Becca?
guess take time for yourself. It's okay to be a little bit selfish sometimes.
Good one.
That's
Amen.
the devil.
Listen,
Take time for yourself because give and give and give and give and give and forget to take care of ourselves. So it's okay.
Put your mask on first.
Yes.
Yeah. Lori?
Gratitude will pull you out of any hole you fall into.
That's true.
That's so true.
Air day. Air day.
For me, it's like I always can find a light of hope. Even in dark moments, I can always find one little spark of hope that always lifts me and gets me through things. So again, thank you all for joining me and everybody in the chat. We will see Sunday night on my channel. Johnny, Tony, and Adrian, are you on Friday night?
We are on my channel.
On your channel for non-political, it's
Yes.
7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central.
Tune in for the Giggle Fest.
Yeah. Lori, you got anything else going on this week? I know you got a busy week at home this week.
I do. I'm just catching up on readings from vacation.
Yeah, and if you'd like to schedule a reading with Lori, you can go to thewayofpositivechange.com. Johnny and Becca, you can email them. Their email addresses are on their
you can email me at thewayofpositivechange.com.
Maybe he's gonna say something slick.
Hey, Adrian, if they want to schedule a reading with you, should they go to your about page or something?
Go to redlentilhealing.com.
Okay.
Look for service or buy products. Redlentilhealing.com.
Okay. And Tony?
You can go to my about page. I'm not doing readings right now because I'm working on my website and my
Your chakra deck.
cards, my chakra deck, and that's
Chakra
coming out in June. and my website, I just have to open the store and then I'll be all set. So soon come.
Awesome. And of course, for me, you can go to jinlintarot.com if you'd like to schedule a reading with me or purchase a gift card. So good night, everybody. Thank you again.
Good night. Happy
You all.
birthday.
Happy
birthday, Jen.
Happy